So the Kuzushi pattern standing. So the pattern itself helps my feet, my weight shifting. I shift my weight on my feet. It's a figure 8. So what I don't want to do is I'm not tilting him here. Then he comes up, and then I go like this. Okay, so we're just gonna get here. Just get here, okay? And the resistance to move him is what I use to ground. I ground, okay? And I want this tilt. So I'm here, and we're gonna do the outward, backward Kuzushi pattern with the Irimi hand here. So we're not gonna use the front hand. So I'm gonna ground him and do it. We're just here, forget all technique. You can use your other hand if you want, but you'll be more skilled if you can get it with one hand. Just forget the technique. So you can see this isn't it. You see? His body is going to tilt, and then I'm going to bring the other leg forward. Hold on to me so you can, okay? I'm going to bring the other leg forward, and then it's going to come out this way. You see? So forget the technique. I'm going to get his center, bring the other leg around it, and then out. Whoa. Okay, let's try. So there's a couple clues that you're not doing it. One is the gas for surprise that your partner has because they've never been off balance. Okay, but what's on balance that they're used to is they're allowed to put that foot, you see that foot? The other foot comes down. Or the other foot comes down back. This is all no. Okay? So he's going to want to bring that foot forward, but I brought it back. Do you see that? And then he's going to want to put that foot down, but we're not going that way. So his foot goes forward, and then he wants to put the foot down, but that's not where his head is going to be. So the Kuzushi angle is over here. You see, so it's going to go that way. He's not going to be able to use that. So don't let him put his foot down. Don't let him put his foot. That's telling you that you were going straight down, straight back. No, the center, whoa, whoa, boom. And you can see it's not I'm not grabbing him. It's just an adhesion. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go. Okay, so my exercise is here. I'm just changing my foot angle. Okay? So we're just here. And now I'm giving it some purpose. Okay? So use that down in that, I should say. There we go. So you guys feel like I'm not holding you here. But inside the spiral, I can keep that tension. Okay? Let me have someone else so you can see. So I'm doing this with my feet. So not this. I'm not bending him. I'm doing another cultivation drill. See? Okay? Watching. That's a good technique. I feel my feet. You see? And I don't let you go here. You can step as you want to. Okay? Put that foot down where you want. Just take that other step. There you go. Okay? Try it again. You see? I'm not letting you do that. You want to, but when you take the step, you generate my Kuzushi pattern. You see, it's when you take that step. Go put it down, Gaoqing. There you go.
Okay.
Then the Kuzushi, the shikaku's back here. You see? And then you want to put it back. And then it's over here. So your resistance is helping my technique. One. Okay? Try it again. Okay, so he's going to push and I'm ground vectoring. This is energy. This energy and I send down. He's going to pull and I'm ground vectoring. You see? Okay, well, I'm moving him. This is a push, you see? This is a push and this is a pull. It's all on my feet. My feet aren't standing here and I'm going with just my arms. His energy is in my feet. You got it? Because you're not doing it. You're just on top and you have some magic formula. Okay? No. It's all on my feet. Okay? You should feel it in the feet. The two energies go in your feet. Just like yesterday's drill. This one was on the right knee, and this one here is on the left knee. You see that? So you have the pattern. Right knee, boom, boom, boom. Left knee. So the feet are going to change with the movement. All right, let's go. All right. So now we can add the spiraling geometry. See? And it'll help me. But that other part is the same. So he's going to come around me and I'm going to be in the back. Same. Boom. 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 Okay, try it. This is very common. The uke is athletic. He knows he's supposed to go over there. And then he dives like you see that? But that was a lot of control of my center. And I don't want him to have that. Okay? So when I do the move, we're over here, I don't want to be able to dive under that. Can you dive under it? Like I just did. There you go. You see that? He's not going to be fucking there. Okay? So on my move, that foot gets pinned right away. That becomes my pivot point. Okay? I don't let him do that. Okay? So you're going to feel compression, and then I do the pattern. You get it? So he's not going to walk around me, and then I do the pattern. Now, the first, just like here, this part, the drill, was that foot gets pinned. You see? And that's what allows him to pivot on it. So the same thing here. There's an absorption, and then boom, foot gets pinned. And then the pattern. Boom, up. Got it? So if he tries to dive under it, it just works better. Because he pinned himself more. You see that? So, but if I don't have a pin and he dives under it, he's gone. You see? Okay? So you have to have downward pressure on that foot. You have to understand what you're doing. You have a gravitational check on that leg. And then you can use it as a pivot point where his body can pivot. Okay? Let's go. On, pin, turn, and this hand comes in. He was falling anyways, right? So inside his curve, there's a line. There has to be. It's a yin-yang world. There's a free space where I do the technique. Whoa, whoa. See how I'm doing that? So those of you that are ducking out the bottom, you're not going to like that. Okay? So the throw was already happening on one hand, right? So this just fits in there and continues the Kuzushi. He was already falling. This is an aiming hand, not a throwing hand. I'm not going here, and then whoo, whack. He was already falling. This is the aiming hand. Okay? So it's very effortless. Boom, boom, boom. But you can see the Kuzushi pattern. You see? It's the same as Mokyuho. It was the same with the backhand, and now I'm doing the front inward Put on the back side of him. There's only two, it's actually one, okay? So, boom, pin, pivot, thread, in you go. Boom, boom, pop. Okay, let's go. Our throw happened with the yin hand, okay? So why intern? Well, I'm not going here and then chucking him. His body's in that tilt pattern, you see? His body's in that tilt pattern. And when I bring the front inward Kuzushi pattern, what I'm going to do is take this whole body and pick it up. That's my job. My job with that hand is not to continue the Kuzushi. My job is to deconstruct the entire equilibrium. His base of support, his line of gravity, his center of gravity. In the regular Kuzushi pattern, it was me maneuvering his line of gravity continually out of his base of support. Okay, but very athletic people, even though his foot and his resistance is setting me up, man, people are athletic. He can get around that. Okay, so what your Aikido is doing is it starts out with line of gravity. And then, but this whole, once I do this, and I do the triangle of Irimi Nage, a wedge now takes over the X pattern. And this whole thing gets displaced. Very much like Kiryotoshi. The two swords cannot operate the same space, so one gets displaced. Do you get it? That's my job. My job is not to throw him. My job is Irimi, is to displace him with me, okay? So, same technique, won't displace. There's really no throw. Everything's in here. You just attack his face. Boom, pop. Do you see how I'm doing that? So, what's different? Different is here. That's arm throw, okay? Or worse. Do you see that? So you set, you do it in Ikkyo too. So you're doing Ikkyo, right? And you're not going to keep rolling him forward, taking his line of gravity out. I'm going to do another Irimi wedge here. Boom. You see? I'm now doing it, going back. Boom, wedge, boom. Okay, so I more just have this integrity and boom, ground vector off the back foot, create a wedge, and he can't be standing there, and because his line of gravity was going out, he can't regain, put his base support back underneath him. You will not do that if you give yourself another agenda with that hand, okay?